guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Play City Skylines, a modded series. This is the River Run map, and we're playing with Nezodam City. I believe this is episode 44. I hope you guys are well. And today marks the day, September 11th. I wanted to do something different, something that I had been criticized in my other videos, which was that I often talked about things that didn't have to do with the video. I contemplated on making this a silent video to commemorate the day, a day of silence when the world became silent. I wanted to share with you a story instead of going through this game and showing you the different build. I think it's important to reflect and remember what has happened in the past so that we can go forth in the future and tackle on different things through adversity. And boy, we've done a lot of things lately in the past couple months, and feels like it's been a couple of years that have been passed, to be honest. But yes, on September 11, 2001, I'm sure you know already, every child, every person should know what happened in America in the World Trade Center bombing in New York City. Me, in 2001, I was in my first or second year in nursing school, Hunter Bellevue School of Nursing, and I was 10 blocks away from the World Trade Center. So that's at 425 East 25th Street is the school. I remember turning the news and seeing something surreal. I remember I had to go to class and I thought I was watching some sort of movie, but it wasn't a movie. It was actually happening. One plane hit one of the towers, and then shortly thereafter another one hit the towers. There are things that I can't remember clearly because I have had that encephalopathy. Anything before 2014, I can only remember because I am an avid writer of things that I wanted to commit to memory. Oddly enough, I write a lot, so remember that damaged hard drive that we repaired? The reason why I didn't just junk it when it got water damaged was because I wrote everything down that I experienced physically, and I also did electronically. Anyway, what I remember from that day, whenever I wrote and then I would read at night, I would dream about the memory, is that after everything happened, after all the shock and what has passed, almost immediately after, I remember the chief medical officer for forensics made an all call for all these medical programs. They were going to stage certain schools to classify the remains, or to help tag remains from the fallout of the buildings. These are body remains, things like that. My sister's college and my own. I won't, for the purposes of privacy and that, I'll probably edit out the names of the schools, but you can probably guess where I've come from. But yeah, I do remember that day. It's probably one of the worst things that I ever witnessed, and I didn't think that in my lifetime I would see something like that. So in the back of my mind, I always wanted to join. This was the start of what I wrote. At the back of my mind, I wanted to serve my country, so I enlisted. Well, I enlisted in 2009, so I went through 8 years contemplating. I was working at a job that laid me off. I was practically hiding. I stopped going to school. I dropped out of nursing. I couldn't handle it anymore. You all know I have a big heart, and having seen a lot of loss in that way really put things into perspective. And I just wanted to share you this story. I didn't mean this to be a sad day. Well, it's a lot better than talking about traffic management. I can say it's less stressful. But I think it's important to remember to reflect on how bad it could get. Like, if we can get through something like that, even if you're not a New Yorker or not, anybody who's ever experienced something so surreal, and right now we're going through the pandemic and things that are very uncertain. And I hate the term, there's things that could be worse, but this day was definitely pretty bad, pretty worse. Anyway, that's all the time that we have. Thank you guys for watching. This is John Nezodam, and I hope you guys are well. Feel free to let me know how you feel about this day. You don't have to if you don't want to share. If you're too young to remember, it doesn't matter. If you have a thought or feeling about this, I'm not gonna ask for a like or subscribe. I think we're doing well in that regard. But thank you guys for what you do to do your day-to-day. When I say that you are essential, it is something that I mean, because everybody does their part. So you are essential. And thank you for your time. It's John Nezodam signing out. Take care. Be safe.